Hi, so this is the GoLearn dashboard, and here you can see study sessions that we've already created. We can create a new session like this. Let's say networks. We are enabling spaced repetition here. That means it will add it for revise. Let's try. We can add multiple files, of course, and let's just try adding some networks quickly and running the analysis. And so you can see the analysis is running in parallel with three agents. So we're using the Google ADK for this. And as soon as one is done, it'll appear. You can see it's already done. Application is undergoing. So as we study this, the quiz is also being generated parallelly. And you can see the engagement is also done now. So if you look at this, one thing you notice is that the images have also been extracted from the PPT or the PDF. PDF in this case. So you can see these images have been extracted and they are included in this output so that whoever's using this can study properly along with these diagram explanations. And then we have the start quiz option. So this tests how. So it has appeared now. And let's say let me just different. So let's try answering like this. And it won't show you the result right away because at the end it will evaluate them all together. So now I can just click on save and evaluate progress. And it's shown us, okay, so what is the correct answer and what's the explanation and how did we differ from it, right? So if you return to session, some other features of the create exam and learn assignment. So when create exam, we can upload a sample paper and we can ask it to generate something that's similar to that based on the content that we've given. So generate paper. Okay, so you can see it's done. And if we download paper, you'll see. Okay, so as per the paper, this is the paper. Uh, this is the paper, and you can see that it's looked at what format this is in and generated a similar paper appropriately. So a lot of 2 marks, and then that number of 3 marks, and it's also generated diagrams where needed. It's using Nano Banana Pro for this, and so yeah, it's generated 12 marks as well. So next, learn with Feynman is so that you can the person is tested on trying to teach someone so that they really understand the subject. So let's say we click on bus topology. Everything is connected. For example, just touching each other. So now we can click on evaluate me when we're done or when we want to see how well we're doing so far. And it'll tell you. So while it's true, everything is connected, you could elaborate. So it'll tell you how well you've actually understood and how well you're explaining it. And that'll reveal gaps in your knowledge. So, and there's also voice mode. So in a bus topology, everything is connected to a central wire.
Wait, a central wire? Like all the computers are plugged into one giant extension cord? How does that even work?
So
Without getting tangled.
this is where the space repetition comes into play. So we can either click on review and review the cards that we need every day for that particular session, or we can review everything that we're studying. And there's also an option to turn off space repetition for when we want to study something that we don't care about retaining for a long time, like if it's an exam we don't care about. So that's pretty much it. The orchestration is done by Google ADK agent. This is deployed using GCP Google Compute Engine, and we've containerized and put it in VMs there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.